Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? Thank you so much for joining me. And right now I've gone ahead and cut my inside lining to a 6x6 square, and then I'm also marking a 1/4 inch from the outside. That's gonna be my seam marking. And I am doing the same thing on my outer fabric, the one that we pieced together. And as you can see, I've also added a very light iron-on interfacing. I like using iron-on, especially when I do some slow stitching on them. It just kind of helps secure some of that stitches that I've done. I'm gonna go ahead, you can do this with your sewing machine if you like. It's faster that way, or you can do simply hand stitch it together. So we got 2 sets of 5 6x6, your outer and then your inside lining, and then 4 sets of, I have about 3x4, 4 sets of them. That's gonna be, and then of course our rope. Take this and just fold the edges real quick with my iron. Okay friends, I've gone ahead and folded all of those, and let's go ahead and sew those seams shut. Before we piece it together, let's take a look at our pieces. We have a lot of going on with our pieces, a lot of different kinds of prints, but we just kind of see for the most part what directional our pieces are going. So for instance, this road runner is sitting upright. I for sure want to use this as side, and it's gonna sit upright. Now I have this guy, it's got Tweety sitting upright, and Mickey Mouse happened to be sitting upright too, and the dog. So those are gonna be sitting upright. We also want to make sure we look at all the pieces. Which one do we want on the outside, and which one do we want on the bottom side? So I think I'm gonna use this guy as my bottom. So this is the bottom portion of our back, and then these are all gonna be the sides. So again, you just want to take a look at it and see which one you prefer to be sitting upright. The cow is sitting upright here, and so is Minnie's head. So this is gonna be upright. Now this was a little tricky. There's really, if we go this way, it's gonna be somewhat upside down. All the prints here are kind of going around in any direction, so we can go either way. And this one, the cow, if we go this way, it's kind of sitting upright. But let's take a look at this piece here. So we have this piece, and then we do have the cow there that's sitting upright. You can decide which one you want as the bottom section. So I think I will stick with that. I'll keep that as the bottom, and this guy here, I'll probably go like this. So then Eeyore at least is sitting upright. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now does it really matter which one is attached to each other? No, not really. You know, but just kind of mix up the color, I guess. So we have this guy and then this guy, and let's go ahead and put that, because when we come around, I don't want this pink to be attached to that. So then this would be the next. So this is how we're gonna sew them. Okay, so let's open it, and that's what our seam look like. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna keep doing this and then bring you back once I connect all 4 pieces together. Okay friends, so we have everything put together. Now you want to make sure your fabric is upright. So this is my top and this is my bottom. I will be attaching my bottom like so. So now we're gonna take the corners in that same corner that we mark, like so, and then just pin it. So just pretty much matching those corners, and then we're gonna do pretty much the same thing again. Just do running stitch all the way. If you like, you can go ahead and pin these guys so they stay nice and aligned for you. And we're just gonna sew all the way across until the whole section is attached, just like that. And then you have it's starting to form into a cute little square bag. So now I have my thread all ready. Let's go ahead and get started. It's the same exact concept, so I'm gonna go into that point and come out on the other side of the point. I can pull this pin and start doing my little back stitch. Real simple. And from there we will be doing the same thing with the lining, with an exception of keeping one side open a good 3 to 4 inches open to turn our project right side out. Okay friends, so here is our little square lining. So what I'm gonna do, and here's that opening, hopefully it's big enough, and what we're gonna do is set it right on top of each other, right side facing each other, and then we'll turn it right side out later. We'll match all the corners. I'm gonna take our little tabs here and put them in the center. You can fold this so you can find the center if you like, and then mark it. I have this little rolling thing, so I'm just gonna roll it, and then center, match the 2 centers together, and then pin. Okay, same thing with the rest of them. And then what all we gotta do is again, just follow that 1/4 inch seam that we drew and do your back stitching all the way around. And then we will turn it right side out from this opening we left. And let's see how it turned out. We'll go back to this opening, and then we turn it right side out. I can't wait, I'm excited to turn it. We're nearly done. All I gotta do is put the rope for closure, and then close this little opening, and we got our little rice bag. There is one thing I want to do before I call it completely finished. I'm gonna go ahead and do a running stitch up on top on this area, so our lining will sit nicely. But let's go and do the rope. Let's do the rope. So I'm gonna go measure it. I'm gonna go on one end, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and go all the way to the yellow, and then I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna tie this piece that we ended. Same thing here. I'm gonna tie this so it doesn't unravel. I did a little longer, so now what I need to do is just feed my rope. Okay. That's one. Let's open this up and tie them together as one. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other one. It's gonna be like, it's gonna start right here. So I can stitch it together. Yay, friends, I am done. It is finished. Here's the seam that I did, and then I also gone ahead and tucked the bottom here, so when you turn it right side out, your lining is nicely aligned at the bottom there. So that's what it looks like. Oh my goodness, I love it. Just imagine this was nothing but a bunch of fabric scrap that's just sitting in a box underneath my desk here. But there's my little rice bag, so I can then put my project, my little embroidery. I've drawn some images. Now I'm just gonna embroider them, and then I will stick some of the thread that I need in there. A few thread that I need, and then my sewing scissors, and then perhaps my little thimble. Oh, I also need my wax and my pin, my sewing needles in there. What else do I need? I think that's everything I need. Oh, I need this guy, my little hoop. Sometimes I need to have my hoop, and that's it. That's it. And it's off and ready to go. And I can put this on my hand. You can use it as a purse if you like. It's a multi-purpose little rice bag. But I'm just so amazed how easy that was put together. I hope that you guys will give this project a try. And And we finished this project, completed it with everything hand stitched, with the exception of when we pieced together, when we created our crazy quilt thing, when we piece all this fabric together. You can hand stitch them as well, by all means, if you would like to do that as well. It is not impossible to put this bag together with just hand stitching. So yay, I'm so happy the way it turned out. I'm so happy that I was able to find use for all this fabric that I've had, that I've been hanging on, and it was so easy to put together, like I said, and I want to make more. So alright friends, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took multiple uploads, but you know how I don't like to take up so much of your guys' time, so I like to keep my video nice and short. Unfortunately, this one is a little longer, so because I just really want to get it done and finish it for you all. So alright friends, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Until then, take care, and we'll talk to you really soon. Bye.